Welcome to Satan is My Superhero. In this episode, we're diving deep down into the dark and seedy world of adult animation.
Think of the children!
Helluva Boss is an adult animated cartoon about three demons, Blitz, Moxxie and Millie, who work at a company called I.M.P, which stands for Immediate Murder Professionals. These demons live in one of the 7 rings of hell and murder people in the living world.
No one wants murder demons in their ring.
Hazbin Hotel is another animated series set in the same universe as Helluva Boss and came out at the same time. In it, fallen angel Lucifer's daughter, Charlie Morningstar, attempts to rehabilitate the souls of sinners in hell. Charlie hopes she can give these souls a chance to ascend to heaven. All the angels in heaven disagree.
And make hell pay for it.
Both these shows were created by an animator called Vivzipop, who first burst on the scene in 2012 with the webcomic Zoophobia.
No, Dad, don't get excited. It's not zoophilia. Bloody Kiwis.
The comic is about a neurotic Cameron Walden who accidentally ends up working as a counsellor on a sanctuary island for all types of fantastical beasts and demons. Cameron suffers from zoophobia. TTs, what is zoophobia?
An irrational fear or aversion to animals.
This trait makes her life on the island difficult, to say the least.
I'm allergic to cats.
Really? I've never seen you have a reaction.
Allergic, not interested in looking directly up their poop shoots at dinner time. Same thing.
Vivzipop's first animated short film set in the Zoophobia universe, The Son of 666, came in 2013. And Vivzipop continued to build her brand on YouTube, developing a big following.
Why don't we have a big following?
That's a skill issue.
Yeah, that tracks.
In 2016, Vivzipop shelved Zoophobia to found Spindle Horse Toons, producing the pilot episode of Hazbin Hotel and the first season of Helluva Boss.
And they say the young people have no work ethic.
The pilot episode of Hazbin Hotel dropped on YouTube October 2019, and the pilot for Helluva Boss landed in November.
2 pilots in 2 months. Suck it, bitches.
By August 2020, the pilot for Hazbin Hotel had garnered 92 million views. Independent powerhouse A24 picked up Hazbin Hotel for an 8-episode run on Amazon Prime.
They're turning Jeff Bezos into Jeff Bezos.
That's all the boring background stuff. Now, onto the fun things that upset Christians the most. Vivzipop is bisexual.
Oh, the humanity!
In 2020, Vivzipop responded to anti-LGBT accusations by posting on Twitter,
I am a bisexual woman, and majority of my cast and crew and characters are LGBT, so to think that the show or production is setting out to be anti-LGBT is ludicrous, and I'm pretty sick of that being what people just believe about my projects.
Kid Rock has the exact same problem. When he shot up all that Bud Light with an AR-15, people thought he was anti-alcohol. He's very definitely not. Without alcohol, no one would ever listen to his... can we call it music? Is that a step too far? I'm gonna call it music. It's music. I'm gonna say it's music. I don't care what anyone says.
Vivzipop was raised Presbyterian.
Oh, her poor mother.
Vivzipop has said of her demon character Alistair,
Alistair started off as a cannibal deer, then it became a cannibal deer demon. I was a young, edgy teenager, and I thought everything is demons, everything is cannibals, and everything is evil.
I also think everything is demon, so am I an edgy teen?
No.
But I'm like an edgy teen.
No.
But I'm edgy.
No. No.
No.
On January the 18th of this year, Christian hate speech author Kryptos, who has in the past claimed violence against abortion is a necessity, tweeted,
The propagandists are now actively making movies to promote the veneration of powerful demons. In this case, Lilith, the patron demon of feminism. Corporations like Amazon and its media arm, Prime, are working with the devil. They are the enemy.
I didn't know Lilith was the patron demon of feminism. But you know what I could have told you? Kryptos hates women, and he will never be able to explain to you why. Hey, Kryptos, this is my girlfriend, Jessica.
You've got A girlfriend?
Well, yeah.
This makes me so angry. I might shit my... Oh, dear. You've ruined my pants.
The next day, conservative podcaster Timothy Daniel Poole, host of Timcast, released the YouTube video.
Outrage over Amazon show praised Lucifer, making heaven bad guys. Hazbin Hotel sparks controversy.
Hello, thank you for calling Amazon Prime. How can I help you today?
Your show ruined my pants!
To get a flavour of what Timcast is all about, here are some other brilliant YouTube titles.
Feminists insist 5-foot female black belt could take on the average man and win?
Welcome to the big fight. In the blue corner we have Ronda Rousey, and in the red corner is Tim Pool.
Ruined my pants!
Well, that was disappointing.
Here is another gem from Timcast.
Target cancels Pride Month. Anti-woke backlash wins. Woke companies back down over Bud Light effect.
Target ruined my pants!
Or how about this clickbait?
Alpha male dating trans woman says, I'm not gay, but he is absolutely a gay man but ashamed.
That video was brave. Good on Poole for being so honest about his private life.
In Paul's video about Vivzy Pop, he says,
Christianity is having a hard go of it when shows like this misrepresent what the Bible is actually trying to teach people. And this will be the basis by which many people form their beliefs around these religions.
these shows are not trying to represent anything biblical, and quite frankly, neither is Christianity.
Bible does it say Satan will torment my soul in hell for eternity?
Page 666?
On TikTok, writer Anthony Grimuglia responded to the Timcast video, saying,
Are we seriously doing satanic panic BS in 2024? Not surprising, because these reactionaries will grab onto anything, especially if it has queer themes in it, in order to say this is somehow proof of the decay of moral civilization.
This is why we can't get Timcast to do an outrage video on us. We're not gay enough.
Speak for yourself.
Rabid anti-LGBTQ+ commentator and defender of the Crusades, Michael Knowles sent out this weirdly worded tweet in a mad panic to Satanic Panic promote himself.
Amazon Prime calls paints Satan as the hero in the new cartoon Hazbin Hotel. As horrible as this is, it's nothing new.
If you thought you heard
calls paints,
you did.
Congratulations. You win nothing.
The best part was that of the 30 comments he got, none of his illiterate sycophants could see the typo either.
We don't read. Books are for burning.
In his YouTube video titled,
Amazon Prime calls Satan the hero.
I think he copy and pasted his YouTube video title into his Twitter and got himself all tied up in knots. Poor Michael. I can't really speak on that one. I've done it.
I'm a busy man. So much hate, so little time.
In the video, he claims the show is
a mixture of Satanism and feminism.
Gee, I wonder which Knowles hates more, Satanism or feminism.
Please don't make me guess. I've got enough shit on my plate right now. How about you just tell us? You're going to anyway.
I'll give you a clue. It's the one that's real and actually affects Knowles' life.
When women have a choice, they don't choose me.
Feminism ruined my pants!
Jen Nizza wrote in the Washington Times,
Hazbin Hotel is not only completely unbiblical, but an attempt to desensitize the masses to the evil that seeks to oppress and or possess souls.
I can't believe a respected newspaper like the Washington Post would risk its journalistic integrity printing such garbage.
Oh no, sorry, I said Washington Times.
Do you mean the New York Times?
Nope, very definitely not the New York Times or the Washington Post. It's the Washington Times.
I feel somehow the confusion is intentional on their part. Was it founded by Christians?
Yes.
I now have all the information I need to form a concrete opinion on that particular publication's credibility. Washington Times, you've ruined my pants.
As a general rule on the show, I only quote people who have some kind of public profile. But for something new, I thought we could scroll through the reviews of Hazbin Hotel from ordinary, everyday Christians on Amazon Prime.
Oh, how fun! I'm sure they've got scintillating, intellectual responses that will really inspire us to think and, who knows, maybe even warm our hearts and change our minds. Maybe we might even find the true meaning of Christmas along the way.
Unlikely.
Just 4% of Amazon reviews for Hazbin Hotel were 1 star, so let's see what the 4%ers had to say.
Why can't I get Fox News on this thing?
That's the microwave.
I'll start with my favourite. 1-star reviewer, Kenneth, had this to spew.
It's clear to any true believer that hell is not some quirky vacation spot or a place for redemption and hotel management.
Just to be clear, hell is not a place for
hotel management. Welcome to hell.
Hi, glad to be here. I thought during my stay I might train for a certificate in hospitality.
What?
You know, learn a trade while I'm here as part of my rehabilitation.
We don't do hospitality training in eternal damnation. We teach real estate and banking.
Anik wrote,
I'm actually debating on cancelling my Prime subscription. I'm so over the content being put out there. I mean, people freak out when God or religion is brought up, but talk about Satan and hell and everyone loves it. I'm tired of this BS.
Do you get the impression that Anik is always bringing up God and religion?
Jesus? Is that you?
Yes, and I order that you stop mentioning me every chance you get.
What do you mean?
Stop talking about me. You're personally responsible for at least 100 souls going to hell. They've demanded to go there just to be sure they never see you again.
So, should I only find excuses to bring you up in the lunchroom?
Don't talk about me ever.
What about when I run into neighbours outside their house because I've been waiting for them to come out?
Keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth.
What about at school pickup?
Fuck, I hate you, Anik.
Hannah complained.
The plot is completely illogical, but I guess Satan is trying to rebrand himself to gain more souls for his dominion.
It's true, my original branding as the Christian Church needed to be updated.
Angelina claimed,
The storyline that is being promoted is a lie and diminishing to women, making us the fraud of working hand in hand with Lucifer, aka Satan, and us women being the big part of an absolute evil heroine that we don't care for.
I think Angelina might have been drinking. She went on to write,
For adult, content is garbage, and for children, content is the target to indoctrinate them into Satanism.
I also reckon Angelina gets a bit racist when she drinks.
The cartoon images are horrible, almost looking like manga. What? Does America can do nothing better than copy all Japanese's manga drawing?
Okay, that'll do, Angelina.
I'm not drunk, you're drunk.
MW said,
To undermine the story of creation, Genesis 2, is simply not acceptable.
Did you notice the brackets there?
Genesis 2.
Because Genesis 1 undermines Genesis 2.
Credit where credit's due.
I've had Christians tell me that I hate their beliefs, and that's not entirely true. I think their beliefs are stupid and childish, but I don't hate them. What I hate is hypocrisy. I would respect their beliefs if I believed they believed them. MW proves me wrong. MW believes their beliefs so hard they won't even let the Bible itself challenge them.
It's in a book, so it must be true.
Well, it looks like I've finally found a Christian who's not a hypocrite. And it's time for me to eat some humble pie.
No, Dad, don't do it!
No, you can't stop me. I deserve this. It's so gross. Oh, God, it tastes like someone is squeezing their pimples in my mouth.
You don't need to do this.
No, I've said horrible things about all Christians. Tastes like a milkshake with sour milk and white dog poo.
Please, Dad, stop torturing yourself.
I've accused all of them. Every single one of them have been liars. MW has shown me the light.
No, Dad, no!
The consistency is slimy and hairy at the same time. It's like chewing a slug with pubes.
Read the next line.
What?
It's okay if you want to disagree on creation, but this show is tasteless and vulgar for many other reasons.
MW, you said...
Not acceptable.
Do you know what...
Not acceptable.
Even means?
Not acceptable. Simply not acceptable. It's okay if you want to disagree. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. It's okay if you want to disagree.
Paul and Lynn, who obviously share an email account and enjoy long sentences together, wrote...
Put a set of morally confused, emotionally immature, and mental misfits in a room together and ask them to invite Satan into their presence for help and inspiration with designing a disturbing low-budget series mocking God, heaven, angels, and hell, and a creation such as Hazbin Hotel is likely an inevitable outcome. Don't watch. Even a few seconds will leave you feeling sick and soiled.
I feel sick and soiled just thinking about sharing an email address with my wife. Reading someone else's mail is like hearing about their dreams.
And then Uncle Bob turned up. Except it wasn't Uncle Bob, and then I was in a next-door neighbor's house. Except it wasn't our next-door neighbor's house, and now Uncle Bob had turned into a 1998
God, please make this stop. Am I even mentioned in this?
It wasn't a 1998 Camry. It was the 2.4 litre, which didn't come out until 2002.
Clay claims...
I find the series very disturbing, not an accurate depiction of hell whatsoever.
Clay's right. We have more conservatives.
Margie said...
The sexual comments are but one laughing aspect from their view that is meant to be rubbed in my God's face.
Well, at least now we know why Jesus hasn't come back.
Stop rubbing your sexual comments in my face. Don't you know who I am? I'm Margie's personal Jesus.
Garber said...
How is it possible that the culture is getting even more disturbed and perverted?
Well, it simply isn't. You said a demonstrable lie, Garber. Culture has only got less disturbed and less perverted in the last 2 millennia. Just read any book at all. Hey, here's one you could read. Read the fucking Bible. You purposefully ignorant cunt.
I'm very sorry. We seem to be experiencing some kind of self-editing issue. We expect to resume normal programming any second now.
Garber finished with...
I will do everything I can to spread the word about the show now. Horrible it is.
Garber obviously didn't do...
Everything I can.
You've never heard of Garber or their holy crusade to...
Spread the word about...
Just another lie-filled, empty threat from a Christian. And to think I ate all that humble pie.
The starving masses.
Where's your God?
He's on a secret mission for the government, but when he gets back, he's gonna kick all of your asses.
Kick us, Jesus!
Will he though?
You'll see.
Will I though?
B wrote...
If seeing a cartoon dog devil doing a cartoon cat devil from behind is your thing, you might like this show.
I kind of feel like that 1-star review was more endorsement than critique.
Well, I don't want you to judge us.
Fellow furries, have I found a show for you?
No! An anonymous reviewer wrote...
The
This looks like you're trying to get teens to turn to Satanism and hate religion.
No, I think religion is doing a fine job at that.
Hey, preacher, stop fucking the kids.
Chelsea said.
This is absolutely horrid. Making jokes and uplifting Satan, literally the devil, to being a fun guy is demonic in itself.
But I am a fun guy,
Jennifer claimed.
This is what is going wrong in this world. Now we're making Satan the victim and glorifying his evilness.
I agree. We shouldn't glorify the bad guy.
Slavery is good. Women are property. Don't wear blended fibers.
What are you doing?
Glorifying the word of Yahweh.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
If you beat your slave but they don't die in the first 48 hours, you're good to go.
Jesus, Jennifer.
Did you know 91% of the reviews for Hazbin Hotel are 5-star? Aren't those Hazbin fans awesome? Wouldn't you love to be awesome? I wonder what you could do that would be just as awesome.
Give Hazbin Hotel a 5-star rating?
No, I mean, well, yes, but I was thinking first you could give us a 5-star rating. How do you know about Hazbin Hotel?
Oh, I don't know. I've totally never seen it. I'm just a child.
What can we take away from Helluva Boss and Hazbin Hotel? It's very informative. Very informative. That a show about
redemption
inspires so much Christian hate. Very informative indeed.
redemption. I don't like it. Redemption. I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it.
Let's give the final word to my favourite 1-star reviewer and hater of forgiveness, loather of redemption, and very Christian, Kenneth.
Monstrosity designed to mock and trivialize the very real consequences of sin and immorality. These types of media products are nothing but a blatant slap in the face to Christian values, parading around important concepts in a circus of perversion and blasphemy.
I would use every word Kenneth so eloquently wrote to describe Christianity. A blatant slap in the face to human values.
Parading around important concepts in a circus of perversion and blasphemy.
And that's why Satan is my superhero. Thank you so much for listening. Rate, review, subscribe, all that podcast stuff. But most of all, please give us money.
Visit SatanIsMySuperhero.com.
If you join our Patreon at the Third Circle of Hell, you'll receive access to exclusive content like this.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
I don't know if we can with a non-true fan in the room.
Get her out of here.
Do you know what skill issue means?
Did I use it wrong?
Boobs and her heart in the right place. Yep. There's a reason I was banned.
This is the work mindset at its finest, Mum.
Even though the official position of Satan as my superhero is to disagree with Tim Paul, he's not wrong. These people are that... You ruined my pants!
You ruined my pants!
These people are that stupid.
I'm not going to read it.
I wouldn't recommend it for
anyone.
anyone.
It's gone woke these days.
It's the Bible these days.
Yeah.
They also haven't read their own Bible. They just go off...
Or their own tweets. They haven't read the thing they wrote.
I am not a Christian. I am one of the kids who did get invited to the parties at high school.
That's a buttload
of shit.